Now it's time to break it.
Welcome to the D&D portion of our YouTube channel.
It's finally happening.
Gavin finally got off his rear and got us together for this.
It took a lot of time, took a lot of work, but we're finally here, everybody.
He finally got his book together.
I'm going to be the Dungeon Master. You know me as Gavin. I don't do anything else besides Dungeon Mastering. We got
Zach. My character's name is Kami. He's a fighter currently of the Turtle race.
nice. And then we also have
I'm Aaron. My character is Blaine. He is a fallen Asimir fighter. And that's all I know.
awesome. That's good enough.
And
My name is Nick. I am a Warforged cleric. My name is Benjamin Igor Francis Marcel McGillicuddy Jr. the Fourth. I will require you to say my whole name when talking to me, please.
I forgot the first part already.
Benjamin Igor Francis Marcel McGillicuddy Jr. the Fourth.
I'm gonna call you
Sir.
Benny.
It's Biff. I'm going to just call you Biff. You're Biff.
Biff Botanin.
So we have our wonderful players. So
Already. And he's not ready.
no, I'm ready. I was just grabbing some extra.
And
notes.
that's all we got.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks. We recorded more, but it all got corrupted. I'm joking. I have to change the name.
We'll find out
I made
if
a
there's
little
still time
initiative
for that
checkers
to
for
happen.
every. I made a little
We
initiative.
could have
checkers
another
to
haunted
make
camera.
my life easier, and now I have one with Keanu Leafs on it.
Sorry.
And leaves.
And Keanu leaves.
So, what we were going to be playing is the Curse of Strahd campaign. It was made by Wizard of the Coast. I didn't make any of this besides some very small things.
Details.
I changed words around and stuff like that, and I changed a couple. And I'm not a huge fan with how some of the endings are, so I changed those. But that's future stuff. So, what we're starting off with, you guys are already a party, is what we're deciding, because it's a lot easier. And you guys usually adventure in the area of Daggerfall on the Sword Coast. And you are traveling. Whoop, 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 whoop. I have everything. I don't. Well, I almost everything. So, Daggerford. I apologize.
I was gonna say this isn't
And
Elder Scrolls.
they're very close.
Isekai!
Yeah. So you've gone to Daggerford to go look for some work. You are close-ish allies with the Duchess Morwen of the area, and she is having guests for dinner. You've been invited. As you are not strangers to Daggerford, and you are considered friends and benefactors by Lady Morwen and the town. And as you make your way to the keep, you kind of feel like a nice autumn breeze. And autumn breeze as you make your way to the keep. Eventually, when you start eating it, you get some hot, spicy soup, some like cooked pheasant. You can tell that the Duchess seems more out of sorts than usual. Later on, there's a lull to the party. As a lull to a party comes, she voices her concern about a band of wayward travelers camped outside the town's walls. They seemed harmless at first, but Morwen has been receiving reports of townsfolk and others being harassed by the travelers, demanding money and wine, threatening to put hexes on anyone who doesn't pay up. Yesterday, the Duchess ordered several guards to scare the mysterious visitors away, but they were unsuccessful. The guards spoke sympathetically about the visitors. It seemed as if the guards had been magically charmed. Morwen does not want armed conflict, but she ends to send a firm message to the visitors and asks you to deliver it on her behalf. And she says, if they don't leave before dawn, she intones, I'll burn their wagons to ash.
Gasp.
Now is this a letter that she? Did she
No,
put
no,
this in?
Are we here? Are we talking to the
yeah,
Duchess? Okay.
Yeah, this is-
I attacked the Duchess.
okay. Works. Fuck it. Alright, roll for an attack.
On to the next campaign.
Roll for an attack. I have no stats, but that's fine.
I thought you were prepared.
Yeah, for not out of the fucking gates nonsense.
It's Aaron we're talking. I mean,
Alright, Aaron, come on. Roll to attack.
revoke my attack.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll play along.
Scrub that off. Take that from the history books.
Sorry. My character's a little bloodlusty right now.
A little.
Is it its time of month?
It's his time of the month. Every month, an Asimir male has a visit from his uncle.
Uncle Flo.
Uncle Flo. And he must just spill a little blood.
Just stab.
Not his own.
No, it's got to be somebody else's.
It has to be a noble.
And noble blood is better.
We're just immediately turning this into an evil campaign. I see.
Yes. Well, you know, my character's not good, so...
That's fine.
I guess we didn't go over our alignments.
It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but not right now.
Not yet.
It's more fun if no one knows who everybody is.
Spoiler alert.
So you guys...
I was focused and now I'm not focused.
So you're able to travel to the camp, if you wish to do so, to deliver the message. They live on a hill outside the gates of Daggerford.
I want a third bowl of this pheasant soup.
Absolutely.
Does it give me stat gains?
Why so spicy?
Why is it spicy? So spicy.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Alright, are we accepting this quest?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
100%.
When we're not taking over this Baroness's keep.
Not yet, but if she brings those wagons.
Duchess.
Duchess, sorry.
She's not a baron yet.
Okay.
Or is a duke higher? I don't know.
But is she Baron?
Too soon.
God.
Alright.
Alright. Onward and forward.
Onward and forward.
I was like, a lot of this is just kind of, you know,
We're getting
saying
back in.
everything.
This is our icebreakers.
Icebreakers. We gotta get into this. It's
So
gonna take a
as
bit.
you approach, as the evening grows dark, you see a dozen men and women gathered around a crackling bonfire. The folk are in good spirits. A few of them sing and dance around the fire, while others find happiness in their flasks and wineskins. 3 barrel-topped wagons are parked at odd angles. Tied to a nearby tree, grazing, are half a dozen draft horses wearing bright coats with bangles and tassels. And I would be here. And as you approach a little bit closer, a kind of older man, kind of like kind of salt and pepper hair, kind of approaches you, wearing kind of like robes.
I'm gonna ask him out on a date.
Salt and pepper's here. Yeah, roll for it.
Ask him if he wants some stew. I know a good place.
Wait, you're a robot, right?
Yeah.
So you're
You're
a pleasure bot
100%.
who just pimps himself out to older gentlemen.
It's been too long, Gavin.
He approaches you and with a big smile on his face says, "Greetings, travelers. My name is Stanmir. May I ask, would you like to join us for some drinking and dancing?"
A little stem in here. I stem in here, I stem in there.
Hook him. Use your tail.
Get him.
Get this. Get him. Hook your tail around. Sorry, we'll save that ability for a little later.
All right. I thought I had a better handle on this shit.
You should have known us.
I know. I've been
This is our
playing
first campaign all together, and I bring nothing good.
I am.
Alright, let's scrub this and continue.
Nothing's been screwed up.
You're fine.
But are you?
I'm gonna go up to him, shake his hand politely, and ask if we can join him for the festivities.
Of course, friend. May I ask what your name is?
Yeah. Trying to think of my accent.
An Australian robot.
Yeah, Australian. Yeah, my name's Benjamin Igor Francis Marcel McGillicuddy Jr. the Fourth. Eh?
My friends call me Biff.
No, my friends do not call me Biff. My friends call me Benjamin Igor Francis Marcel McGillicuddy Jr. the Fourth.
Well, we are your friends, and we call you Biff.
We're your friends.
Well, that is quite the name. What happened to the first 3?
That's a story for another time, mate.
They've been deprogrammed.
Naturally, we don't have time to discuss why we don't have time to discuss.
There were no other 3, that's why I'm Junior the Fourth.
Junior, of course.
Junior the Fourth.
The 4th Junior. What after
There were 4 of them.
there were 10 seniors, and I'm the 4th junior.
Version didn't sound very good, so I went junior.
You are
idea.
more than welcome to. Is there anything that's brought you up to our camp?
A good time.
I'm not
Keep
delivering
your
a
tail
warning
in your
or anything.
Not
pants.
yet. Not yet. We wanna party a little bit.
What do I don't even know why we're here.
We're supposed to get them to leave this area.
You're supposed to give them. You're supposed to tell them, leave before dawn,
Alright.
or she'll burn their wagon.
But I feel like the way to do that is to get in with them.
Ah.
And then we can burn the wagons.
See, if we had a choice on approach, I would have stealthed with a note and an arrow and ran into one of their heads.
Zach, if we had a
Where
choice
was
on,
our choice?
if we had a choice on approach, I would have just shook his hand and burned him to dust. But it's not what I'm going for here.
All right.
I'm trying to be a little less crazy.
Well, we failed already.
Come, join in the
All
festivities. And then he passes you a wine skin.
No, I don't need this, mate. Eat you.
Shots.
Shots.
Come,
That'll send the insides all rusty nuggets, fella.
You need lubrication.
Come, I can introduce you to
Or fuel.
the pot.
One ain't fuel, fella. My accent's gonna dip between Australian, Scottish, and Canadian. This
and a
whole
little
campaign.
British.
Yeah.
All right.
No idea where I come from.
It's pre-programmed that way.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant! So he leads you over to the bonfire, and he introduces you to a couple people. The first one is about a mid-20s woman with kind of darker black hair.
Oh,
Sorry, I have a conversation going in my head, and
she get your tail rattling, mate?
Is your tail coming at?
Is it peeking it?
She's wearing leather armor. She has like a couple daggers on her sides with that. And Stanmir says, "This is my daughter Damia, and it's my son Rotka." And you see this one; he's kind of like a big, kind of a little bit of a meathead.
I'll kill the man, give the daughter to Zach.
no.
And then I traveled 9 of my people.
What are you doing here?
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing here?
Like, what are we doing here?
I take a sip from the wineskin.
There's so much land after you, buddy. Why'd you choose this little town?
Roll for your drunkenness.
It's the one sip.
Hammered.
It's just everything.
You're a turtle.
You're
You
a
can't
turtle.
drink
You can only have salt water.
Hammered.
All right, Zach is drunk.
Zach is hammered.
I'm gonna roll for it.
Just falling over drunk.
12.
Falls right into the bonfire.
So you've got a heavy buzz.
Leans on son. You ever fuck a fish?
Oh my god.
Fish fucker.
This has got out of hand already. 6, 7 serves of fishes.
If you guys would just take this seriously for 5
All right.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh my god, that's what he sounds like? I thought he was Jet.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
The sword.
All right, I guess you're
I've
not
never fucked a
drunk.
fish. I just drink vodka.
Oh, so you drink like a fish.
Yes.
Did you not hear his name?
Ratka.
Ratka.
My name is Ratka.
My name is
Ratka.
Ratka.
Little Ratka. Want
If you wish to, sorry. It's like, if you wish to know why we're here, it requires us to tell you a bit of our history.
Is it gonna be long?
like my purple nurple.
Come on, mate. I'd love to hear.
Keep it short.
Alright. So he takes a big swig off of his wine skin,
Drunk.
and then spits into the flames, where they flare up into like an orange, and then it fades into a green.
Ooh.
As they dance and sway, you see a dark shape appearing in the bonfire's core. We come from an ancient land, whose name is long forgotten, a land of kings. Our enemies forced us from our homes, and now we wander the lost roads. The dark shape in the fire takes the form of a man being knocked from his horse, a spear piercing his side. Stanimir continues. One night, a wounded soldier staggered into our camp and collapsed. We nursed his terrible injury and quenched his thirst with wine. He survived. When we asked him who he was, he wouldn't say. All he wanted was to return home. But we were deep in the land of his enemies. We took him as one of our own and followed him back towards his homeland. His enemies hunted him. They said he was a prince, yet we didn't give him up, even when their assassins fell upon us like wolves. Deep in the bonfire, you see the dark figure standing with a sword drawn, fighting off a host of shadowy figures. This man of royal blood fought to protect us, as we protected him. We bore him safely to his home, and he thanked us. He said, I owe you my life. Stay as long as you wish. Leave when you choose, and know that you will always be safe here. The figure in the dancing fire vanquishes its final foe, and then disperses in a cloud of smoke and embers. Stanimir's face becomes a somber mask. A curse has befallen our noble prince, turning him into a tyrant. We alone have the power to leave his domain. We've traveled far and wide to find heroes such as yourselves to end our dread lord's curse and put his troubled soul to rest. Our leader, Madame Eva, knows all. Will you return to Barovia with us and speak with her?
For more of this fine wine, I will.
Alright. Comments are drunk. I see a theme with Zach's characters.
Off the salt water now.
And it's salt beer.
We get to go on a quest, and we get these guys out of here so the Duchess doesn't burn their shit.
How much you paying us?
There are many payments once we get to it. For right now, we just need assistance. I know there are many lost relics of great power within our land.
So you're saying nothing.
Yes.
You want free work, as you would say.
Well, I'm not the leader. Madame Eva's the leader. She would debate.
All right, I guess
You know, to follow us all the way.
this will help us with what we're here for. We'll go with you.
We don't have to spill blood, which is nice.
Not nice.
Accents in and out.
We'll figure something out.
Oh, mate, I'm always down for a journey. An unexpected journey, as one might say.
Now you gonna narrate for us?
Yeah.
All right.
The travellers took a long walk that spanned 3 movies.
That's not how it went.
Oh, sorry.
See if you're paying attention.
All right, fella, we'll go with you, but we gotta get out of here before dawn.
All of us.
Oh, we can leave now. He's all happy. He turns around and he's like, everyone, pack up. We're heading back to
Whoa,
Barovia.
whoa. Party first.
We party first?
Well, if we need to leave before dawn, let's like...
We party till dawn?
We party till dawn.
You can drink on the wagons. Come. We even have wagon you can lay down in.
Oh wait, how?
Is his speed slower than ours?
He is a little slower, I think.
That's what I was
Aren't you? You're 25, aren't you?
30.
Oh, you're no.
Wow, what a cheater. Mine's 40.
You're a turtle. You should be slow as shit.
I've also been trained in the military.
Oh, okay.
He's a military.
You're a military turtle. Got it.
GI turtle.
I'm a hard shell turtle.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Turtle Joe.
My battle.
Do you have to, like, go into salt water every so long?
No.
You're just totally fine out of the water?
He was in the military.
He's in the military.
Unlike you guys, I'm lucky to have a military family.
Oh, you come from a military family.
That explains it.
Inside joke from our Ghibli family.
If you've watched Grave of the Fireflies, you know. what
You
it's
know
like to-
that you're lucky to
Military
be in
family.
a military family.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. As they pack up, you guys manage to stop before dawn.
And burn the wagons?
You can if you wish to.
I will
Is there
eventually
good
spill all
loot?
over computers.
No.
So I will eventually spill all over computers accidentally.
I don't think there's good loot, and I think you probably win, but let's be realistic.
We win. I got a robot. I got a horny turtle.
Drunk.
Horny
Drunk turtle.
Your dick sliding out of your tail.
Yes, it is. just right behind him the whole
The
time.
videos are haunting me.
Got a turtle tail poking it.
It's like a mole's nose.
Not that scary. All right,
Don't forget your hook.
we are on the car.
We have set out for adventure.
For adventure, you travel, you drink, you're married. It takes a few days of filming.
No, calming. Not Mary.
Right.
And don't call me Shirley.
And don't call me Shirley.
It's fairly uneventful, just a few days. Eventually, these mist kind of rolls into a fairly thick fog that like engulfs the caravan. And you start off on this kind of older road. You see these black pools of water that stand that are like kind of dark mirrors in and around this muddy roadway. There's giant trees looming on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. There's always this slight mist on everything. And before while the mist was blocking it, you were in a pretty green forest. This one is a little bit more dead, a little bit browner, and a little more kind of craggly than the forest you were in. You travel along this area for a while, for about 2 hours, before you arrive before the fog spills out of the forest, and it swallows up kind of the road behind you. Just can't see from there. Ahead you see ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, there are these high stone buttresses. No laughs, okay. Looming gray in the fog.
What do you think, we're juvenile?
Yes. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. There's dew clinging to the rusted bars. You see two headless statues of armed guardians flanking the gate, and their heads now lying amongst the weeds at their feet. And as you pass them, they greet you only in silence. And they open up when the wagons get there, they creak open, and you pass through. Eventually, you continue on the road. And eventually you see these tall shapes that are kind of looming out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as buildings. The windows of each house stand out from pools of darkness. No sound cuts the silence except from the mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance. As you make your way through here, eventually you see more and more buildings. Some of them have some lights you see here and there. As you're going through, you see kind of a sparse light from the building that's kind of coming out in there from behind these pretty heavy curtains. You see a sign over the door that's kind of creaking, and it reads "Build Dress Mercantile." You also see a shingle, and then as you pass into the main square, you see like this single shaft of light that illuminates. It looks like a solid pillar of light, just sitting there in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, you see a sign that hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. I was like, it's really just kind of keep going through. As you slowly make it through, you still see you still hear a moaning sound that floats through the still gray streets. There you see some people kind of meandering around. Hop out if you'd like, but as you keep going, continue to see a weary-looking mansion squatting behind a rusting iron fence, and the iron gates are twisted and torn. Looks like there's great black marks that look like a fire that once assaulted it, but not a pane or shard of glass stands in any of the windows. It's all just kind of like that, but light is pouring out of this area. You continue, and eventually you make your way out of the area into roads near a river. The Vistani tell you it's the river Iblis Crossroads, and you see an old wooden gallows that are kind of creaking in a chill wind that is blowing down from the high ground to the west, kind of just creaking. You see a frayed length of rope that dances from the beam, and the well-worn road splits here. This is a crossroad. The signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions: Barovia Village to the east, the way you just came, Zarpool to the northwest, and Ravenloft or Valaki to the southwest.
Valaki.
The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog. And you continue on your way. It's like you can get off at any point in this. I'm aware of that.
Is our group like looking to set up a camp somewhere nearby, or?
They say that you're close to getting to where they were taking to Madame Eva.
Okay. Well, then we'll keep with it.
As you read, you hear a creaking noise from behind you, from the gallows. And when you look back where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly so it can fix its dead eyes upon you.
I blow it a kiss.
It looks like you, but only you see that.
Ooh. I stand shell shocked.
Fuck off.
Ah! I get it.
And you continue.
You ruined this whole event.
No, that was it.
Oh, it just looks like a turtle. Okay.
Eventually, you head towards the Zarpool encampment in that fork of the road. And the road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. There's deep ruts in the earth that are evidence of comings and goings of wagons. Mist, it's a little bit thicker, but thicker amongst the branches here. But it suddenly just gives way to black clouds just roiling above. There's a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. You see 5 colorful round tents, think carnival tents.
Mm-hmm.
I hate carnies.
Each about 10 feet in diameter, and then are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. You see a much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, you see 8 horses drinking from the river. You hear the mournful strains of an accordion that clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest's edge. Standing there says, "This is where we are. Madame Eva is in the large tent over there. You can either get set up in camp or you can head straight to her. This is where we part ways."
Thank you for the ride.
You brought us all this way to a carnival?
This is our camp.
Maybe they have circus kids.
So.
What?
Sorry, I just saw something in Zach and made me giggle. Oh, the hook. No, but that is coming.
It's gonna be the real hook of the story.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate.
All right. Well, thank you for the ride, good sir.
Of course, it was wonderful meeting you, Lynn.
Do you have anything worth stealing?
No.
Right.
You asked her directly.
Do I have anything worth stealing? No.
No, I have
Do you have
nothing worth
anything
stealing.
No, I'm broke.
Do you have anything worth stealing?
I might. I don't know what's in my inventory.
I have a lot of stuff.
What's in there, Dungeon Master? It's been too long since I've looked at these character sheets.
Well, if you must know, do you want me to read off everything here? Because you got a lot. You have no money though.
Ah,
Well, no, you don't have anything though.
But you do have chainmail that you're wearing, a long sword that you're wearing, a light crossbow,
unlike Zach's, mine's a katana.
a short sword, a longbow with arrows, crossbow bolts, a backpack, a chest, clothes, a crowbar, a hammer, a pint,
Crowbar buddies.
a python.
Yeah.
You have 10 pythons. You have 10 days of rations. You have a 50-foot rope.
We get to say
You have a tinderbox.
Sounds like.
You have 10 torches. Water skin. Another crowbar. Another
Many
hammer.
Torches.
I don't know why these are separate.
I have darkfish.
You have holy water.
Wasted my inventory on torches.
I also have dark fishing. It's okay. I have 10 days of rations and I don't need to eat, so that's just extra food.
He's
for you
holding
guys.
my other rations.
What do you eat? Kelp?
I eat regular food.
He was in a military thing.
Sorry.
He's a military.
So he eats hamburgers.
You also have
eat pizza.
You also have a
Know that
flask
for a fact.
filled with holy water,
Gross.
manacles. So you have some manacles.
Ropes.
we don't talk about what do we do with those
You have
manacles there.
a steel mirror, so a mirror made out of steel. You have a flask filled with oil. You have another tinderbox and 3 more torches. I don't know why.
I'm gonna give all my torches to Zach. He needs
I'm
to
not
see in the
carrying
dark.
Here, you carry these.
I don't need them.
Thanks. I really hate the dark.
He's the only one that can't see in the dark.
All right. Guess we'll go meet with Madam Ava.
Yeah.
Madam Ava here.
Madam Ava.
As you go there, as you go to the tent, you see that when you go in, you see that there's magical flames. It casts a reddish glow over the entire interior of there. It reveals a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths.
Oh, I know what this is.
As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last you have arrived!
Okay.
You're gonna tell me that I die tomorrow.
Cackling laughter bursts like mad lightning from a... I can laugh if you want. Alright. Vlaine! Kame.
Kameha.
Oh, shit. Benjamin Igor Francis Marcel McGillicuddy Jr. the 4th.
Thank you a lot, ma'am.
Benny
What the fuck is this 4th, by the way? It's IV!
Nope. Four eyes.
You put 4 eyes?
Yeah.
That's not 4.
It's 4 in my world.
That's I
or E.
Look. You'll find out later. This has a very serious purpose.
Sorry, I just have to make sure.
Robot can't use numbers correctly.
I'm not a mathematician.
I'm not a calculator, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm a love bot.
Aaron,
sit back into the past.
This
and make
has
the night
a
one lucky
specific
lady.
reason why I went for him. Okay? You'll find out later.
The 4th? Sorry, okay. Alright.
Back on track.
Would you like your fortunes read?
Nope.
Sure. I will love it.
I will do this.
Wonderful! Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, where is it?
No, I thought you were gonna tell me my fortune. What are you doing looking it up?
I'm trying to figure out your fortune!
It's my fortune on Wikipedia.
Oh shit! This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. An evil tree grows atop a hill of graves. Where the ancient dead sleep. The ravens can help you find it. Look for treasure there.
I think we bastard them away here.
This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
A lot of hearts.
Huh?
A lot of hearts.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of glyphs, apparently. This is the charlatan. I see a lonely mill on a precipice. The treasure lies within. This card is of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. It's dead ass like a lightsaber. Fun fact.
It's like, is this the Dawn Guard expansion?
Yeah, how'd you know? I'm joking.
Big.
Go to the mountains, climb the white tower guarded by golden knights. Sorry, I guess I went more deep from that one. Fuck it, I don't care.
As long as you can cackle.
Not well. Alright. This card sheds light on one who will help you bravely in the battle against darkness. This is a card that I don't know, but it's fine. Look for an entertaining man with a monkey. This man is more than he seems.
Man with a monkey.
Fuck yeah.
I was really hoping you'd get this motherfucker, actually. That's cool.
Alright.
In this final card,
And your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. He dwells with the one whose blood sealed his doom, a brother of light snuffed out too soon. It's all cryptic, but you'll find it out. These are the things I give to thee to find your enemy, known as he.
Where is he?
Oh, she talks in rhymes, does she? Ah,
I do not believe this bullshit.
only I talk in rhymes in this group, eh?
Who programmed your voice?
I did.
Myself.
With the hook.
Oh my god,
what?
it's
He's all messed up.
sick. You're sick, you fuck.
You don't get a lot. But it's fine. She boots you out of her goddamn tent. Go talk to the Vistani.
Well, that's rude. But I lead the way to the Vistani.
Vistani. Who's Vistani?
The Vistani are
Where's my
all...
spaghetti, bitch?
these are the people. The people are called the Vistani.
Oh, okay.
None of this actually gives you that information. No, not why. But, you know, that's fine.
Sorry, I didn't need it.
And if you... And you see another bonfire going. And you see... And there's a Vistani there recounting a tale. Would you like to listen?
Sure.
Sure.
I sit down, withdraw into my shell, and listen.
So you went to sleep.
I don't think you make that noise.
I hope
think he
not.
does. It's a very sucky voice.
It's like a fucking...
Damn, it hurt.
Alright, you alright? Alright. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. He points to you.
Me? Where I'm standing, mate.
That does not compute.
A very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the devil Strahd. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle in mass. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. The battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to the precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes.
Oh,
Own eyes.
your eyes.
Crikey.
God,
I don't see him gesturing with his hands, so I'm just wondering why he's doing this long pause.
Just doing this to the shell. Can you see me? No, I can't see you.
One claw comes out.
With my own eyes, thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. Yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body, to see if, he had any valuables.
Smart.
But the river, I had already spirited him away. I see that you have spoken to Madame Eva. If you'd like to know, I'm sure Stanimir gave you a slight story about who you came here to save us from. Oh, the prince's name is Strahd, and we don't normally speak his name.
Sure.
Like
We just call him he.
we call.
He who cannot be named.
Yeah, that is kind of what he does. It's he who cannot be named. It's kind of like what they do. He rules in the castles of Ravenloft, and he is a brutal ruler. He was special because we saved his life when he was but a mortal.
Did you make that noise?
I really hope so.
He's a brutal ruler.
Carnies.
Maybe you should move your carnival away from these lands?
By sunrise?
I mean, is it really so hard to pick up your carny tents?
Yes. How else will you know? How else will you know what I know? All right, so God damn, they really don't do shit.
He was the man with the monkey.
That's the man with the monkey. You have to find the man with the monkey.
We need to find Mr. Marcel.
So we're on a quest to find a man with a monkey.
He's your valuable ally.
Well, yeah, he's got a monkey.
God, dude. Anyways,
Where's the monkey?
it's just like I just go, whatever. But he has ruled this land for many a century. He's an old and powerful vampire.
Gasp.
With a name like that, I wouldn't expect anything else.
But I would not recommend going straight to the castle and challenging him. I don't. It's best to get yourself some allies. Learn the lay of the land. Find old relics. Use the hints that Madame Ava have given you to find the way to end his life.
Ancient dead tree. White tower. Man with monkey. That's what I remember.
So we need the ash of the ancient white tree and a monkey's spit. Mix that together on a stake and stab him, and he's gone. We solved it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Solved.
We head to the castle.
Turn in next week.
Tune in next week to see how that went.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.